Tem uma pergunta do senador Eduardo Suplicy. Ele que gostaria de saber como a senhora avalia a proposta de ter uma renda básica universal.
A what? I can't hear you. Yeah, I see you.
Em todos os países. E aí ele usa como exemplo o fato de que o Prêmio Nobel de Economia, o professor professor Suplicy, eu não consegui entender o nome. Obrigada. Da Índia e do Instituto MIT, ele é super entusiasta desse modelo de renda básica. Isso, então, seria uma boa notícia?
Well, thank you very much, Senator. We shouldn't even have to answer this question. It should be taken for granted that everybody, by virtue of the fact that they inhabit this earth, should have the means with which to survive. I don't even think it should be a question. It only becomes a question under conditions of capitalism. It only becomes a question. And this is why I also think it is important to retain memories of the socialism that is no longer with us. And as I was saying before, it's possible to be both critical and at the same time embrace that which is going to help us move in a forward direction. I was drawn to communism precisely because of the fact that I believe that every human being who inhabits this earth should have the capacity to live. And the socialist countries, whatever the problems may have been, did provide examples of how people can live and how they can study and how they can eat. I had a friend years ago who was on welfare in the US. And she had a child and she wanted to study. But there was no hope for her. There was no way she was going to study. She had to work in order to support the child. She actually decided to go and live in the Soviet Union. People thought she was absolutely out of her mind. But she got there. Her housing cost like 5% of her income. She had free child care. She had free education. She got her BA. She got her PhD. And she ended up being a pretty prominent scholar. Now, in the US, there was no hope at all for that trajectory. And I think that we need the kind of social order that is going to allow people to achieve their dreams, to maximize their capacity, to work for all of us, to give to the larger community. And having a basic annual income, that's just the beginning. There should be a guaranteed annual income for all.